Hi, I'm Lucy and welcome to my channel. Feels so weird saying that, where we are talking all about things to do with running and nutrition and just life and my journey this year, which is the road to the ultra marathon. So this morning's session is a threshold session, which it's actually a really sunny day today, so I'm excited to get out and do it. And the last couple of weeks, I've had a little bit of learning, I suppose, about my threshold paces. Because I'm not new to threshold work, obviously. I've run 2 marathons before, I've done countless halves. But I will be honest, my threshold sessions in the past, or interval sessions, or any sort of fast work, I've tended to do on the treadmill. And it's basically just a time issue. It's always been a session that I've tried to squeeze in and around the children, in and around the day, and I've ended up doing it on the treadmill at home, which I think is fine because you can control your pace really well, and I know how sort of fast I can run on the treadmill, but it is very different than trying to get out on the road and trying to hold a similar pace. So this block, I really want to try and get outside and get these threshold sessions done. But it's taken me a little bit of time to sort of learn where I'm sitting. So I've had some paces from my coach the last couple of weeks. And although I've really pushed myself to try and hit them, it's been too fast. So we've pulled it back a little bit and we are just going to go with, RPE, rate of perceived effort, on these until we can see and use the data of where I'm actually sitting to sort of set that threshold pace then. So we're going to go out, we're going to do a 10-minute warm-up. Now, warm-ups when it comes to running are super important. I mean, if you're just going to do an easy run or a long run, just go a bit slower for your first 1K or 1 mile or a couple of miles just to warm the body. But if you're going to do fast efforts, you need to prime the body, okay? So it's like warm up for the work that you're going to do. If it's going to be a slow run anyway, then just run a little bit slower for the first part of it. But if you're going to go out and do any sprints or threshold work or anything like that, then you need to sort of get the body really warmed up first to make sure that you can go into that session and hit it hard. So I'm going to do a 10-minute loop around the house. Not physically around the house, around the block where I live, do some dynamic stretches, make sure that my body's really warmed up, and then I'm going to make my way down to a lane. So luckily where we live, there's a straight sort of lane. So by the time I've run 5 minutes down and 5 minutes back, that'll be my first interval of 10 minutes, trying to sit at an RPE of 8, where I'm really trying to grind through for the last couple of minutes. Have a bit of a float, so a couple of minutes float and then go again. And I'm just going to do 2 of those today, and then a bit of a 10-minute cool down as well. So really looking forward to getting it done. I don't think I'm going to take this camera down the lane, but I might take my phone and take you on the ride with me and see how fast, slow I actually run. Fuck me. That flipping hurt. I'm aware that my fast pace is somebody else's warm-up, but it's all relative to your own effort, isn't it? And I'm pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased. And the sun's out. Bonus. Cool down now. Then we can get on with the rest of the day. Okay. That's done. Sway. Luckily the sun was out. That felt really good today. I just do not enjoy having my heart rate very high. And I think that's why, although I did enjoy High Rocks, I'm not in a massive rush to do another one at the moment. But yeah, that felt quite good for me. Now, I am by no means a fast runner at all. My fast running is probably somebody's warm-up, but I'm quite pleased with the effort that I put in. I really did hold on. I don't think I could have held on much more, but so first, obviously warm-up, first 10 minutes was a 9:09 pace. Second 10 minutes was an 8:57 pace. So I'm pleased with that. I am really pleased with that. That is faster than I thought that I could go. I think it helped second time round that I warmed up into it a little bit more. But also obviously like I was going down the lane, so I had to stop a couple of times because cars were coming down. So if I was on a flat surface, on a track, could I have gone faster? Probably, in ideal conditions. But that's a really good start. I'm happy with that. So, got to get used to these threshold sessions now. There's lots more to come, and it's all for good cause. My mantra today was, if it hurts, you're doing it right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Like, subscribe, share. Don't know what you do on YouTube, but thanks for watching.